Oh, welcome to the Butterfly Tarot. If it's your first time here, I want to not only welcome you, but I want to explain that I am a psychic, intuitive card reader of the tarot. And I also do timeless readings. So if you come across my videos here, just look and listen, because there's most likely a reason that you're getting the message or getting my video. So I also want to make sure that you are aware that in tarot there are no set genders. So in other words, if I have a card that shows up as the Queen of Cups, for example, it could be talking about a king or a man rather than just a female or the queen. So if you're new to readings, that's just something I want to make sure you're aware of. And lastly, I just want you to be aware that I am doing a reading for the general collective. So there's going to be certain messages that are going to be only for one or two or several set people, and then other parts of the reading will be for the general collective. So if you hear something and it does not resonate with you, please push that aside and know that that is not for you, and only take what resonates with you and just leave the rest for the others that it's meant for during the reading. So with that, we're going to get started. I'm going to go and start here with this. Okay. I do want to make sure to note before we start that I already have prayed and cleared my cards, and so each deck has been cleared for sure. So yeah, now I have this deck here that I want to use, and it's a newer deck, so I just want to make sure to shuffle it really well. So I hope everyone has had a good weekend. Today, if you're getting this the day that I put it out, it's Sunday evening, so the weekend's gone very fast this time. So, and if you live in any areas that are getting bad weather, I hope that it passes by very quickly for you. Okay, so as you can see, this particular video is one of the earliest ones that I have for my channel. I've been wanting to do my channel here for quite some time, and have really been inspired by a number of other tarot readers on YouTube. So I will most likely give a shout out somehow personally to each of you that are readers, and thank you for the inspiration. But in general, like, just seeing so many talented readers out there putting light and love and good things out to represent the universe is very, very heartwarming. So, and hopefully it will be helping all of those out there that need to hear those messages. Okay. This is a pretty deck, it really is. I'm excited to use it for our reading today. Very colorful too. sure that since it's a new deck that the cards don't stick together at all. Whoop. Okay, there's our first one. Swiftness. Okay. All right. Just so you can see that. So it looks like we're going to be having a lot of new ideas that we're going to work on putting into effect. One big one compared to the other ones. And it looks like we're going to need to really, we're going to have to keep it quiet to ourselves. And yeah, the big thing here is with all the darkness here surrounding this little light, this is something that you want to protect. You don't want to be telling anybody else about. And you're going to work on it consistently. Yeah. Okay. So if you have something that you are wanting to do or work on, even if you feel that it's something small, it's okay, because you just want to start out working each day, because it's going to grow. It's going to grow big. Okay, so the next card is the Justice card. Now on this deck you'll see, I believe it's Italian and English for the names down below. So it is the Justice card. And for this one, yeah, it kind of reminds me right here where you're seeing like this idea, right? That you've gotten right here. It's like he is working on this. It's like day and night. It's on his mind, on your mind. And you're going to really sit down, plan this out. Strategize. And make this happen, because this is something that's going to grow from this very, very small idea, right? It's going to grow, and then it's going to be something that you're just not going to be able to push away. It's going to keep coming back to you over and over. And so you finally step into the idea that this is what you want to do. You want to settle into it, because it's going to be a good thing for you. Okay. If you notice, he's really settled in there, gotten warm, has the lights on, yeah, right above his idea. Okay. I have two cards that came out. The one is actually, wait a minute, is it two or three? I got three cards that came out. Okay, the first is the Hermit card. Okay. So with this card here, yeah, he's pulling in all his time, his energy, his resources here. Everything's going to be all about this idea. Focusing on it, saving money so that he can put towards this idea. Yeah. I want to see one thing here. Yeah, he's definitely conserving a lot as well. Instead of having the regular, like the lights on, like you see in this Justice, he's now had the lights off, and he's got this light. This light is what is guiding him for everything that he's doing right now. Okay. The next card is the High Priestess card. I'll show you that on here. I'm going to continue trying to get used to holding the cards up or having them shown, so I hope you can see them all right. This is a beautiful deck. Beautiful deck, by the way. So, the High Priestess. All right. She's coming into her power with this idea. She's going to use her intuition, her focus, all her abilities to make this happen. She's already, and when I say he, she, it's like I said in tarot, it goes back, there's nothing set. So apply the gender as you see fit for yourself and your reading. But yeah, the High Priestess, she's already had this idea. She sat down and strategized and planned out every single way that she possibly can, and then put her resources and time, energy, focus behind it. And now she's using her instincts and her psychic and supernatural abilities to wish and make this happen. This is something that she feels intuitively is the right path. And what keeps coming to me in this card in particular is on either side these lights. To me, it's like she's not alone. She has guidance. She has the angels. She has the God or divine or universe, whatever you would like to refer. I say God, or universe. It's my preference, but you can call whatever you would like. But yeah, she is really, really being protected by God, and the universe, and the angels right now. So that is something that we need to keep. This here is a really, really important card in all of this, I feel. Everything, because everything that's going on here is coming from this right here. It's coming from the universe. Yeah, this is something that is meant to happen. Whatever this idea is that she's come up with, the universe is guiding it, protecting her, and making it happen and come about. Okay, so the last card is the exploration card, right? Very, like I said, this deck is gorgeous. Okay, so for the exploration card, well, again, to me, for this card here, this person is daydreaming and making the plans, not just for this idea, but plans for what she would like their future to be like. So this is actually bigger to this person or to you than just the idea. It's the catalyst for what's going to happen, but it's going to create this whole new life for you, which you realize that this is going to this is going to bring all kinds of changes about, and you're gonna. That's what you're also focusing on. So you've got three focus cards here. You've got the planning stages, right? You've got the spiritual and intuitive side, and then you have the everyday, what I would consider realistic side, where you're basically planning out logistics, is the best way I could say it. You know, if you have a plan to start a business, and it's best to have that business, say, in Minnesota, and then you're going to start researching and looking into moving to Minnesota and finding all of the right people there in that area to make that business come about, and find the best, not only resources, but prices and contacts, right? And that's, and so say you live in Canada, and that is going to need to happen. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to make all the strategical or strategize all the steps to make that happen. So that's what this card tells me. Okay. So let's see here. Let's go with, wait a minute. Yeah. I'm going to go with this one here. All right. We're going to cut this. This is another gorgeous deck. Oh, I have been looking forward to using this deck very, very much for this particular reading tonight. Regardless, I'm kind of drawn to decks that have a lot of imagery, more so than a lot of other things. I know some people like a lot of the ones that have tons of words, and I don't mind having some of that, but for some reason, intuitively and just psychically, I seem to be drawn to the cards that have a lot of images. Okay. These are a little thinner and severe. Okay. At least tonight they are. Oh. All right. Well, we'll take the top. So, because there's just like too many that came out. So the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. Let me see this. I'll show it to you first. Right. Again, I do intuitive reading, so what I get from it may not be just the face value of the cards. I just want to reiterate that again. Well, this goes back to this exploration card again. This person, or you as the collective, is trying to examine and look at what resources you currently have. You may feel that you don't have enough financial resources, or resources regarding your contacts, where you're going to be going. You may not even know the area that you're going really well. And so in this card here, that's what you're considering. However, if you look in the background, there's the sun. Sorry. There's the sun, and it's fully radiant. Fully radiant. And the background, there's plenty of resources like the water, the land, homes. So, and everything, yeah, this tells me that everything that you're going to need is going to be coming to you. You may be concerned that you don't have enough, but the divine, the universe, they're going to make sure you have enough. They want you to be there. This is all divinely been made out as a plan for you. Okay. And the swiftness card with the Two of Wands. Yeah, don't let your concern about not having enough, or at least in your view, having enough resources, don't let that stop you. You're gonna want to keep moving forward. You're gonna want to keep doing all the things that you've already been doing, working on this. Yeah. Okay. These cards seem to want to fly out tonight. I've used them, and they have not usually been like this, so there's something that wants to come out about this plan, this idea. Okay? So, if you have something that you are working on, or even thought about, say you have a book you want to write. And that may be part of this, because if you look right here, there's a piece of paper here. Now, it actually looks like there's music notes on it, or some type of writing, but to me it looks like music notes. So essentially it's something creative that's part of this plan that you have. Yeah. It's your idea. It's your kind of like your baby. And regardless of whether you have children or not, yeah, this is your baby. This is the one thing in your life that is just for you, as far as you're not having to share it with all the people in your life. It's not like if you have a family and you share a lot of the things that you have with them, you know, like like you have a house and it's your house, you know, like all of your house, or just the fact that you're a family. Everything you do, it's like you're so-and-so's sister, or so-and-so's mother, so-and-so's wife. This here is not, it's the one thing in your life that's not that way. It is just meant for you. And of course, you're going to be helping others with it. And it is definitely going to help your family. You know, eventually it's financially, it's definitely going to help, but it's like this small little wish in your heart. That's the one thing with that card, swiftness, that keeps coming back to me, with the little light on it, and in such the big darkness surrounding it. It's like your secret wish that's gonna, you know, it's like wishing on a star and having it come true. You're going to make it happen. And the universe and the angels, your spirit guides, they're all going to be helping. They already are. They're already there. Just like in the High Priestess card, it's showing that they're already there. They're already beside you. You're not alone in this. As a matter of fact, well, we're never alone. but they're always with us. But this is even more so than normal, because this idea is going to really be such a good thing for you, for others. My goodness. Okay, see, I knew something wanted to fly out there. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm channeling, so sometimes that it'll take me into a thinking process here that I want to make sure to get across to you what I'm sensing. Okay, so the next one is Seven of Wands right here. Okay. Again, if you notice, this person or you essentially is trying to gather and determine. You've got all these things that you feel are coming across you and that you're having to try to kind of not fight, but you're just trying to get this all together, your whole plan, and start it. And you may have some frustration about it, but you're determined. And you know what? You should be, because again, if you look behind the universe, like, I know that it's hard to see, the universe is right behind you. They're all around you. And they're going to be helping you. So it's okay. You won't have to face this alone. Okay? And it doesn't matter the lack of resources that you think you have, or the problems that you feel are coming up. You may have some coming up here. This is not necessarily going to be just some easy jumping into, like some ideas. You may have some things that you are going to, not necessarily like obstacles, but some things that may try to prevent you from going on. You may even have people trying, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is here. You have people, naysayers, trying to get you not to do what you're thinking. They're telling you, oh, that's such a bad idea. Like, there's so many things here with the family. Yeah, it's your family. It's your family, mainly. That's the thing about this reading here. It's like the strong sense of family commitment, and that you're supposed to just stay in line with. It's like your family has this way of doing things, and you are supposed to just stay in that direction that you've basically had to do your entire life. And now you have this idea, and you want to implement it. Oh, there we go. And you have this idea you want to implement, and you're having to fight them because they're coming up against you and trying to get you to change your mind and just let go of this dream. But you're not doing it. If you look at this card, right, you're fighting this. You're not just gonna let this go like other things that have happened in the past. And you can see that the divine universe is right behind you. They're making this happen. And I don't know if you can tell as easy, but it's like a star. You're the star. You're the one that's supposed to make this happen. The universe is going to help you. They're going to continue helping you. Okay. Ooh. All right. So now you've got the Lover's card that's come out. So there is something else going on here that's helping to give you some support. Yeah. Yep. You've got the universe that has given you somebody Now, it may be in your situation, it could be somebody that's just a platonic friend that is wanting to help you. And in this instance, you're not, it's just a further person. You've got the universe that's helping you. You've got the angels that have helped you or that are continuing, and the spirit guides. But this is a person that's in everyday life that they've given you purposely to make sure that you have somebody that can back you up, because they know how your family, to put it nicely, they're overbearing. And whether they mean it, I'm sure they mean it in a good way. I'm sure they love you and everything, but they're, at the end of the day, it's still about the way they've done things traditionally, the way they feel things need to happen. And there's a sense of pride here that's they are not gonna just give in to this. So I hate to say it, but you may definitely have to distance yourself from them. I mean, that's based on your decision, and each of you have your own situation, and the cards, of course, are depicting for the general collective, but each of you individually have to determine how far you'll have to go, if you'll have to cut them off completely, or if it'll be like, hey, Mom, Dad, I'll be back at Christmas time next year, I'll see you, or at the holidays next year, or if you can have them come visit you once in a while once you get things situated and running well. But there are definitely going to be some of you that have to cut them off, because they are just going to be, they're going to just be at you and at you and at you because what they're going to try to do is get you to get to the point where you just give up. So you just have to determine, your family, some of the people that are around you, even if they're not blood family, they may, we all have family that are chosen, so to speak. So you just have to hold your ground. That's what these cards are saying. Okay. Sorry, this part of the reading has gotten more intense for some reason to me. So I'm just trying to make sure that I relay, like, that's the part that they really, these three cards here in particular, they really want me to, my spirit guides are saying, make sure you know, because they don't want your plans to be put on hold. They don't want them to be canceled. This is something you are meant to do. And it is going to be a departure from anything else that your family has ever done or known. And so, some of them, I'm going to say, some of them, I don't think that any of the situations are going to come back and be like, oh, I totally agree with what you're doing. However, there are going to be some of your family members that are later going to come back to you when they see that your success is happening, and they're going to say, you know what, I was cheering you on from behind the scenes, but with so and so, you just have to kind of be quiet in the background, because you know how they are. They're going to attack you, not physically, but attack your idea if you don't hold your ground. And some of these family members just didn't feel like, they just didn't want to have to fight. There's one individual in particular, very, very strong-willed, head of type of the family. this person seems to be able to rally everybody around and pretty much boss them around. I'm just gonna put out what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's like when they tell everybody to sit down, that they want to speak, they're gonna say their piece, and everybody's gonna sit there and listen until they're done. So there are some in the family that they're used to this. It's not that they like it, but they just know how they have to not necessarily behave, but react to it just to get through. Okay. All right, so this is saying that an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, I don't know if you are a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or this person. I don't think it's the person that's the head of the family. Actually, to tell you the truth, yeah, it may be either you or the person that is going to be your support system, that's going to be right there with you and help you with this. Yeah. I get the sense that this person is going to physically, not just emotionally, help you. They're going to actually be there in the day-to-day workings of this with you. Yeah. They're definitely going to be a partner, 100%. They're all in. For them, there is absolutely no turning back. And I with this Lover's card and your person, I mean, it's such a different energy than like when I'm seeing family members and the head of the family that is, I mean, with that, all I can feel is like this chaos, right? But with your person, there is like this gentleness, there's this ease. Yeah. And I think it's somebody that like you get along, you talk with about everything, and they are just so easygoing and loving towards you. Oh, okay. Well. It's this one here is the intimacy card, and I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but it's sexual chemistry and reminiscing. So it looks like there's a potential here that you have some kind of relationship beyond friendship, or it's in the beginning stages of it. Yeah. And I can honestly say though, it's not the instigation for the help. Just so you know. The friendship is the instigation for the help with you. But this for some of you, for sure. I mean, there's going to be chemistry. There's going to be a closeness and a bonding, for sure. But for some of you out in the collective there, you are going to have one heck of a relationship, and it's not going to be a fleeting relationship either. This is going to be a permanent type of situation, so buckle up and be ready for it. If you're ready for the relationship, and I've heard other people say the same thing. Even if you're like, oh, I'm not looking for a relationship. Well, it's divine. It's in the divine plan. It's looking out for, it's coming for you. Okay, so the anxiety card just came out. It says stress, depression, panic attacks, and restlessness. Now, it's falling back here with this group here. And in this point in the reading too, I don't believe or feel that it's actually like a depression situation. I think it's stress. I think it's a restlessness. I think that's what it is. The energy that I'm feeling with this is that you just want to get going. You're tired of sitting around making plans, wishing, hoping, praying, fighting against the relatives. You just want out. You just want you and your friend to just go, and be exactly where you're meant to be. And so that's what this is all about. This is the stress and restlessness. There's stress, but I feel the restlessness part of it is you are ready. This has been a long time coming, for sure. And you are just like, wait a minute. I am just so ready to get moving. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Didn't fly out. I'm not sure whether to accept it or not. I'll just wait, because if it's meant to come out, it'll come out. I like to have the cards come out completely. Normally, I don't like to just, if they come out halfway, I don't usually like to take them. So, well, we got some that are getting ready to fly, I think. Yep. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh. 2 cards. Okay, let's... Okay. We go with Secret Crush, right? Is the first card. Admirer, attraction, suitors, and butterflies. I think there are others that may want to help you reach your goal. Not to the extent that your person is going to, but you're going to have some backing coming up. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people attracted to this idea that you have, whether you realize it or not. And it's going to be something that transforms you as an individual, but also other people that you come in contact with. Yeah. I see you working one-to-one with people. I see you in an office situation. Yeah, the individual person that I'm seeing here, I see you holding papers and going through making plans with people, trying to help them. I don't know if it's like you're helping people get on their feet. So whoever I'm talking to with this, what you're going to do is kind of like in human services type of work, where, people that are down and out or have lost their homes or need jobs or just rebuilding their life, that's what you're going to do. But that's not for everybody. That's just this one or two or just a couple. It's not a lot of you. It's not the general collective that has that. I want to say 3. There's 3 people that are listening that this is going to apply to. Okay. Okay. I gotta Look at the next one is mask. Hidden motive, conceal, disguise, and lying. Okay. You know what? I know what the card says, the words, but I think this is going to have to be, you for a while. And I say that, what I mean is, the people that are around you, that you are trying to get, you're trying to leave your family, you're trying to move on, you're trying to do things, right? They aren't making it easy, most of them, especially the heads of the family. You're not going to be able just to wish, have a party and wish everybody well and say, I'll see you in a few months. You're actually going to have to, and again, make sure this resonates with each of you. If it doesn't, you don't take what is not yours to take in this reading. But I see somebody actually having to almost sneak out and head for the bus stop. Get on the bus, and there's no turning back. Yep. So, some of you, others of you, you just may have to, let them know last minute you're leaving, and say your quick goodbyes, and just make sure that nobody tries to stop you or talk you into anything, guilt trip you, because they're going to do that. This, especially the head of the family. Oh, he is. I'm sorry. This person is very determined. He is going, and again, it can, when I say he, just know that it can be a she. There's no set gender, but he is bound and determined that it's like he's going to bring everybody in, get the ranks all together and keep you there. But that's why I'm saying, that you may be able to say to some of the family that for sure that you can trust, okay, I'm leaving on Tuesday or I'm leaving on Saturday, but most of the family, you're not going to be able to do that. And when I say family, I guess it could be, like I said, people that you think of as family, like close friends. Some of us have those type of families or family members too. But just know that you are, for the majority of you, you're not going to just be able to go visit and have a party and leave. It's not going to happen. So just know that it's going to be a little bit of a fight, right? And know that in the long run, you're going to have your friend, and you're going to make a lot of new friends, and you're going to make a happy life coming up. So you just want to push through. You can always you can always call later, and you can always send, messages and let your family know you're okay, if that is good for your situation, of course. But yeah, you're just gonna have to leave. Okay. All right. Okay, let's one for the collective, please. If you can give us one, my sweet spirit guide. Yep. Oh, I saw one almost come through. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, 7 of Pentacles. Right? All right, so you get to where you're planning to go. and things are starting to come together for you. You're working hard. Yep, that's for sure. But you don't mind that. Look, you're dressed, ready to go, ready to put the effort in. And as a result, you're getting a lot of rewards for the work you're putting in. Some of it financial, but a lot of it has to do with getting the rewards of your dream coming to fruition and coming together. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. So you just want to keep on doing what you're doing. Once you get there, you know, put your time and effort into what your dream is. Have your person that is with you help. Make sure you keep talking. That's the one thing that for some reason just popped up. Keep the communications with your person open. Do not let that go by the wayside. Okay? I know things get busy. I know things get crazy when you're working on things, like getting a vision to come to fruition. And also make sure that you take time personally for each other, like for the relationship. That's the other thing that's coming out to me right now. Okay. Sorry, I'm focused on that. Yeah. Yep. That's what you want to make sure to do. Okay. What else? What else? Once we get into where we are going, Spirit, what are we supposed to have the collective know? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, this is great. Okay. You see the card? Everything is unfolding as it should. I don't even think there's much more to say about that. I think that once you get there and you're doing the work, you're investing your time, the resources that you have. Don't worry, because they're all people are gonna be behind you on this. Everything's gonna turn out the way that you want it and the way that the universe wants it. So that's the biggest thing. That's why it's all happening. Everything you're doing is because of God, the universe, the divine, and the angels, spirit guides, and ancestors behind you, helping you to make it happen. Yeah. Okay. I want to get just maybe 2 or 3 cards to finish this up and close it out. Okay. There's one. And it says, don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. Okay. So when you get to where you're going and you are doing the things that you're supposed to make your dream happen, don't look back. Yeah. Don't look back. Don't wonder if you've done the right thing or the wrong thing. Just stay laser focused and keep working, because that is what the divine wants you to do. They're going to look out for you. They're already, we're never alone, but for this idea, this is divinely made. You are going to have somebody always with you. Angels, friends, spirit guides, the divine. Everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. Yep. So, this dream that you have, that you're working on, it's nothing like you've ever known, as we've been talking, but it's going to happen. So, just focus on that. If something is too much like the ordinary everyday things that you've always done, know that you've got to change that. That's not going to lead you to where you, whoops, that wanted to fly. Okay. That was actually, I was just saying that everything you want, if something that you used to do comes up as an option, you don't want to do it, because that isn't what is meant to help you get to making your dream happen. No. Okay. The lesson for you here is that everything, that you have to do different things. Not everybody is meant to do what your family has taught you to do. That you start out, you do this, and you stay with it for life. This is like thinking outside the box and doing what, kind of like marching to the beat of your own drum, so to speak. And that's okay. That's good. That's what the divine wants you to do. Okay, so the last card here that just came out says, continue to make the most of every open door. Okay. So, there's going to be people, there's going to be resources, and there are going to be situations that come about that are going to push you. If you feel like you're starting to get stuck or you're worried about something happening, that's going to stop you from your dream, don't worry about it, because the divine, the angels, the spirit guides, the ancestors, your ancestors, they've all got you. They're going to, if something's too stagnant for too long, you're going to get pushed right through a door. Whether you're hesitating at it or not, just like when you were hesitating back here, right? You were hesitating because you didn't know if you had the resources and whatnot, and yeah, you're not going to have to worry about that. They're going to make sure you push right through. Okay. Well, that one came out such in a weird way. I'm just going to see if there's any more. Oh. Storms may bring passion, but not peace. Okay. I'll show you the card here. Right? Yeah, you just want to keep your sights straight ahead and focus on the universe, the divine, God, whatever you want to call him or her. Yeah, because they got you. They got you. All right, we'll see. Any more? Any more for me, my friends? Okay. You are a magical being, right, with the whole universe waiting to assist you. And I think that's going to be where I close out, because not only are you supposed to focus, right? You're supposed to focus on the divine, on the universe, but they want you to know, too, that you're somebody special and that they're going to be here. They're going to back you up. So, yeah. You don't have anything to worry about. Just keep focused. Keep planning. Keep your tight, close of your resources that you have. I'm being told that. And keep your passion for your project or your dream. And take care of yourself and your friend, your person. Yep. So, with that, I'm going to let you go. I hope that you've enjoyed the reading, and I hope that it helps you. If you would like to leave a comment, that would be great. I'd love to hear how the reading was for you. And also, as usual, if you like, subscribe, and share the videos, that's always helpful for me. So I appreciate it very much. And with that, I wish you a good night, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.